they sort of stuck with me there. What a response. And that's what we had today, a response. Really came out with the idea that we were going to attack, and offense, defense, and special teams, and have momentum and keep momentum. And that's exactly what ended up happening. Purdue's got a good football team, very explosive football team, so I thought on the first end of the spectrum is that we controlled more. Number 4, sort of kept Blau in check, didn't allow many big plays, shut the passing lanes down deep. So they had the 1 touchdown drive, so we played very well on the defensive side of the ball, came up with 3 turnovers, big ones at the end, 2 really big ones in the 4th quarter. And I'm not sure whether we blocked the kick or not, but something happened on the kick, and so we defeated that play as well. Then offensively, I thought Rocky played a tremendous game, Rocky Lombardi. For a guy coming in there on his first start, big game, really big game. I thought he was poised. I thought he ran the ball effectively when he was asked to. I thought he was pretty much on the money throwing the football, had some very big plays out there. Missed a couple by inches, but it's a game of inches. But I thought he played very well. Naylor answers at the end of the game. I wish he would have really got down, but just ran the clock out because that's a coach for you. But I guess it's exciting to run for 50. I can't say enough about our football team. Last week at this time, a lot of things going on throughout the week, a lot of distractions. They stayed focused, they stayed committed, and that's what this program has been about. So I'll take some questions.
Coach, on Lombardi, your confidence level in him compared to 1 week ago at this time, and then also, did he surprise you today? Did your confidence in him grow during the game, and did that expand what you were able to do with him?
Yeah, I think that anytime you get a guy out there to give him a fresh start and and see what he's able to do, and he's doing well, yeah, your confidence is growing. But I know, Rocky's been here for 1.5 years, really. So he's a competitive guy. He's a leader. He's got great leadership skills. He's a tough guy. He's a great athlete. Multi-sport athlete and champions in a lot of different athletic areas. So the guy can, golf with the guy. I mean, he'll drive it to the green. He's an amazing athlete, and he produced today, and it was exciting to watch him, and exciting for him and his family and for this football team. So it's a great job. Outstanding.
Rocky credited Dave Warner not only being his coach, but his mentor and preparing him as a person and player. Dave Warner mentioned him always being in the offices. We talk about this pride you must feel in your staff to have a freshman ready to perform like that in his first start.
Yeah, Dave does a great job. And Rocky is a guy that's going to come in and study extra and be in there. He's a workaholic. He's a guy that actually comes in and breaks down the film. Last year, when I say he breaks down the film, he's in there breaking down the opposing team's film, what they call things, and going through it meticulously. Not as a quarterback, but as almost like an analyst. And so he's that type of guy, and he's going to have the answers in terms of now, got to be able to put those answers into play, but he's going to know what to do. And he's going to be confident in himself, and you saw that today. And he's very confident, outstanding job, and big moment, really a big moment. And I can tell you that, I guess, I don't know, 105, so that's 105. And this could be as rewarding a win maybe in our time here. We need to get up off the mat, and 5 wins, 1 more puts us to a bowl game, and when everybody was sort of selling us short, we had the poor me's. You guys had the poor me's. We got up a win. So, and that's sports, and that's athletics, and that's what makes athletics so unique, I think, to everything else. There's just that. There's the intangibles, difficult to measure.
Mark, obviously a lot of focus on Rocky and the offense, but this defense has played well enough to probably win every game you guys have played this year. To see that group again hold on offense that's been rolling the way they did, get the big plays, the turnovers late, and kind of put this game away themselves. What does that say about this unit that they keep kind of week in, week out, keep playing?
Well, doing a great job coaching. Coach Tressel's doing an outstanding job. Our players, we got good leadership. We're still a young defense, really, which that's exciting to see. We've always played good defense here. We really have. I mean, if you look back through the years, we played good defense, and we sort of rise to a moment sometimes, or to a challenge, and you saw that happen today. But I'm very proud of them. Big play at the end of the game by Matt Morrissey. Big play by Tyreek. I wish he wouldn't be dancing in the corner, but, you know, those are the things that frustrate the coach. But huge plays in the game because they're driving with either the opportunity to tie or go ahead in the fourth quarter, I think with about 5 minutes to go.
Mark, you look at the job that Rocky did in spreading the ball around in particular, and it was something that Brian did pretty well as a quarterback, I guess. With the receivers out, I guess, was that job rank for what Rocky did, and how do you juggle both the receiver spot and the quarterback spot moving forward?
Yeah, we had, Cam Chambers, I thought, had a great game. The one bounced off his cast on his thumb, which will soon be off, hopefully. But I thought he had a big game, some big catches. Darryl Stewart bounces back, because he's finally healthy a little bit and played well. And Naylor obviously has some big moments, and we'll get Cody White back next week, I believe. So, Sowers has some big catches. So yeah, we got a lot of different guys playing and a new quarterback playing, and so challenging, very challenging. But I think the belief system's intact, and you saw that at work. And our guys, like I said, I keep saying over and over, we have good chemistry. And usually when there's something that happens, if you come together as a family, you have good chemistry, you can get things done. And I thought that's what happened.
Coach Trussell talked about the nickel and dime package really, containing Rondale Moore today, and Curry Willis seemed to be the guy, who was mirroring Rondale quite a bit tonight. Talk a little bit about, how Willis played tonight from your perspective and how you guys were able to slow Moore down.
I thought Curry played very well. He was isolated on him in man coverage a lot. We played some nickel, we played dime, we played base. Rondale had, number 4, had 11 catches, but I think 74 yards maybe, I'm not sure. It was a great game for him as well, and I thought we pressured the quarterback. They hit the tight end on the deep over a number of times, but when we didn't get home. But other than that, I thought we sort of contained Ford to some degree. We wanted to be able to at least control him. He's an outstanding player. We lost our punter, Tyler Hunt, on Thursday in a non-contact deal, and blew out his ACL, so he's done for the season. So I don't think I've ever lost one punter. Been on a team that's lost one punter, let alone 2. So Bryce Behringer punted, did a nice job. We'll be ready to punt the 4th, and William Chrisup if that comes to that. So, it was good that he had a good game, and then I thought our punt game, we limited his returns as well. He had the one big kickoff return.
Moving forward with the season, what is the game plan with Rocky?
What's the game plan with Rocky? Well, he played pretty well, so the game plan will expand. How's that? We'll see what happens.
End of the first half, Mark, late in the first half, the last time, it was a little more than 2 minutes. You really got a first chance to see Rocky in that 2-minute offense, and I think 6 for 8 for 85 or whatever. What did you see out of him in that first opportunity to do so?
Huge plays, 6-6 in the game, and we pin him down there and keep him down there and get the ball back. Guy hits a huge punt down to whatever, the 20, and we go on a 2-minute drive all the way down the field. And it was orchestrated, picture perfect, and he did an outstanding job. So we go into at halftime, I think 13-6, I believe. So huge plays in the game, and you don't win without that drive, really. I mean, it's tight. It's tight out there, guys. I don't know about you, but it's tight. So, but we just kept playing. We kept momentum on our side, and we enlarged our territory a little bit today.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, that's how that came out of nowhere. We did. People took notice today. People all across the country took notice that the Spartans got up and played, and against a good football team that just had a huge win last week. Hey, you guys all good?
No, one more over here, and just to be clear, kind of dancing around this a little bit, but if you anticipate that Brian Lewerke will be healthy enough at some point to be considered to start the rest of the way this year, and if he is the job his automatically coming back?
We're not talking about injuries as we always don't, and I'm just excited that we have 2 quarterbacks playing at a high level, and that's what's exciting. So those decisions can be made at another time, but first thing we got to do is get him healthy. So we'll see what was this week. I know that he was better than he was last week when he played. So we'll take the steps as we go. Thank you.